everyone, I'm Lady Pastor Nanecha Asumedi-Boateng. I bring to you pieces of life. Pieces of life, not the world's pattern, but God's pattern. To my single ladies, women, and wives, this is pieces of life. As a woman, as a young lady, which of these patterns govern your life? Is it God's pattern or the devil's pattern? Stay tuned as we discuss God's pattern of marriage. What is God's pattern of marriage? Have you ever thought if there is any pattern regarding marriage? God's pattern of marriage is when you use the word of God to govern your life in marriage. Any decision you take, anything you want to do should be based on the word of God. As a wife, the ideal way to be in God's pattern is to be submissive. That's why God identifies you to be in his pattern. Ephesians chapter 5 verse 22 says, "Wives, submit yourselves to your own husband as you do to the Lord." When you consider Adam and Eve's account, if she considered Adam's words to her as final, the serpent will not be able to lure her to eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. But do you think Eve really thought about Adam's decision as God instructed them not to eat from that tree? God's pattern of marriage seeks that wives, the words or counsel of your husband needs to be final in your life, so far as it is based on the word of God and is leading you to the will of God. Are the words of your husband final, or you always consider third parties before you decide whatever your husband has discussed with you? It should be between you, your husband, and God. Is your decision between God, yourself, and your husband, or third parties? Think about it.
Watch Pieces of Life on our YouTube and Facebook channels. Like, share, and subscribe to our channels. Call us for counseling or any info on 0558 311 883.